Hey, what's up? This is Jamal Abbott. Thanks for tuning in. Here to talk to you today about a major acquisition that's happened in the unified communication space, and that's with Ericsson purchasing Vonage for $6.2 billion. So, pretty amazing about this transaction, and it's something that completely caught me by surprise, mainly because I didn't think that Ericsson would acquire a company like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick read over this press release, and then we'll talk about some of my insights about Vonage, and then how they're going to fill into the vision that Ericsson has for 5G and for communications technology. So in this press release, Ericsson has purchased Vonage for $6.2 billion, and this is a cash offer. And Vonage is a platform and a communication provider of cloud-based communications, and this was approved by the Vonage board of directors. So with this deal, they have access to the Vonage communications platform. So this is a platform that has APIs. API stands for Application Programming Interface, unified communications, and contact center. But really the jewel, the meat of this Vonage deal is their access to APIs. So they have communications APIs related to voice, text, video, all those things that allow for businesses to leverage these APIs to communicate with their customers. So pretty important. And then just to give you an idea of maybe another company that plays in this space, Twilio is, we'll just say, the leader in this space when it comes to APIs and communications. So with this is supposed to close first half of 2022. And here's some good information here from the press release. The president and CEO of Ericsson says the core of our strategy is to build a leading mobile networks through technology leadership. This provides the foundation to build as an enterprise business. Talking about Vonage here. The acquisition of Vonage is the next step in delivering on that strategic priority. Vonage gives us a platform to help our customers monetize the investments in the network. Those customers being different communication type companies, like your AT&Ts, your T-Mobiles of the world, and other players, since this is a global company. This acquisition of Vonage is the next step in delivering on that strategic priority. Vonage gives us a platform to help our customers monetize the investments in the network, benefiting developers and businesses. Imagine putting the power and capabilities of 5G, the biggest global innovation platform, at the fingertips of developers, then back that with Vonage's advanced capabilities in the world of 8 billion connected devices. Today, we are making that possible. So a lot said just in that statement alone. I do completely agree that 5G is that platform that is going to be a game changer. And what I've been waiting for up to this point was to see some type of killer app that would take advantage of the capabilities of 5G. And it looks like Ericsson is trying to make that happen here with this Vonage acquisition. So reading more in this press release says today, network APIs are an established market for messaging, voice, and video, but with a significant potential to capitalize on new 4G and 5G capabilities. Vonage's strong developer ecosystem will get access to 4G and 5G network APIs, exposed in a simple and globally unified way. This will allow them to develop a new innovative global offerings. Communication service providers, just like the AT&Ts and the T-Mobiles of the world that we talked about, will be able to better monetize their investments in network infrastructure by creating new API-driven revenues. Finally, businesses will benefit from 5G performance, impacting operational performance, and share in a new value coming from applications on top of the network. So as you can see here, and then listening here, and I'll just kind of summarize this real quick. Vonage is being acquired by Ericsson in order for Ericsson to capitalize on this 5G opportunity. And Ericsson has a study that they mentioned that we're looking at a $700 billion opportunity by 2030. as far as being able to participate in the wireless enterprise space. So there's a lot at stake here, and Vonage is a key component of that strategy for Ericsson. So speaking of Vonage, this is a company I've been following for a while, and there's been push by activist investors to do something with this company. They felt like Vonage itself was actually not in a position to maximize shareholder value. And there was a push for either a sale of the company or for this company to be broken up into individual pieces and to be sold off to, whoever. But the API business itself is definitely valuable. This is actually another company, Nexmo, that Vonage acquired some years ago. And this is what makes up the Vonage communications platform. And that business in itself is really what's driving the revenues and is driving the interest in Vonage and what they have to offer. So I'm really excited to see how this is going to play out. Like I mentioned before, 5G is a huge opportunity. Estimates have this somewhere between a 12 and a $13 trillion opportunity here in the next 15 years. And we haven't really seen how that's going to develop quite yet, with the exception of this announcement. So it'll be interesting to see how Ericsson will leverage this new opportunity, and then how Vonage fits into that in the long run. The other thing that I've noticed here too is just some rumblings with other CPaaS providers and other unified communications types of companies. Will there be some other acquisitions that come? So time will tell. I know the market's kind of speculating because we're looking at some companies' stock prices that had risen up here within the last few days of this announcement taking place. But in the short term, though, Bondage looks like a great opportunity for Ericsson. We'll see how Ericsson tries to use this platform and use this opportunity to grow this on a scale for developers to use, so that way they can tackle the enterprise wireless space. So pretty interesting. We'll see how this plays out ultimately in the long run. But we got a lot of work ahead, and we'll be watching this from this side of the house. So would love to hear your thoughts on this episode. If you have any questions, you can hit me up in a couple different ways. You can go to my website, jamalavid.com. There's a place to contact me, and you can reach me there. You can also text me, 725-500-5132. Love to hear your feedback. Or you can shoot me an email, jamal@thephoneguy, and that's THA, thephoneguy.com. Shoot me an email there. Would love to hear your thoughts about this deal and anything else that you would want to hear. So I thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, I'll talk to you soon.